Got another project going on my 2020 Beta xtrainer. Great bike. I love it for single track stuff. Really enjoy it. Just a few accessories I wanted to put on, and so we'll get to it. I'll do a quick recap on a video I did the other day on radiator guards or braces. I think these are called braces. Because of the fresco pipe, which if you watch that video you'll see what's going on. With the fresco pipe I was unable to use several different braces and guards, and I was able to get this AXP Racing brace kit, and it worked great, fit good, the holes are drilled right, good system, except because of the fresco pipe, this mount, the pipe was in the way. So basically what I did is I drilled a new hole right there, and then I got this aluminum piece, drilled some holes in it, and it fits great. So that's kind of a recap on that video. When I get this Trail Tech thing, this Voyager Pro figured out, I will get those back on and I'll put back together. But what I'm doing now is kind of going over this Trail Tech Voyager Pro that I bought for this. There's several kits. You go to Trail Tech and they have various different universal kits, and I'm not really sure what the best one is to get. I went through it. I just didn't like some of the stuff that I seen. Some stuff was missing. I had questions on whether the sensor was going to work and fit. So I thought, well, I'll just go with the Beta kit. So this Beta kit, this is part number, and it says it's for the XT, as you'll see. And then you can go to their website right here. It'll show up. That is their website, and you scroll through a list and you can find instructions, because they don't give you any instructions. You got some instructions, but this is from Trail Tech, and there are some differences, but this will probably help you a lot more than what the Beta one will. But the Beta's kit is not, I'm not happy with it at all. Basically they give you, the kit comes with the Trail Tech Voyager Pro. It comes with the docking station, and it comes with the antenna for your GPS and your buddy tracking, and then it comes with let's see, this is for your ignition, for your tachometer, and then your temperature sensor. Now I think this is Trail Tech stuff as well. So basically they give you some Trail Tech stuff, and then they put their own stuff together. One of the items is this pack here. Okay, and they're going to give you a bracket, a couple things, and essentially this is for your check engine light and your low oil light. This is an xtrainer, and it mixes its own oil, so if you get too low on that light comes on. So good to have, and of course I like to try to keep stuff factory, so I like to have that. But they give this bracket, and I have no idea where that goes or if you even use it. I haven't figured out or saw any instructions in regards to this bracket and really this kit. So they throw that in there with Trail Tech stuff, and they also throw this package of stuff. Now this is the inline deal for your temperature sensor, and your temperature sensor threads right into there. And they give you some other stuff, which it's very difficult to figure out even what it all does, but they have some instructions that kind of help you out. This thing I'm not sure really. I know where it goes, but I don't know why. This is so you can use the original wheel sensor. So like on KTMs and other stuff, Trail Tech has you completely change your wheel sensor to their wheel sensor. Well, at least with this Beta pack, you can use the existing sensor that's there. So I know what that is. And then of course your clamps for your radiator hose. When you cut your radiator hose and you put this in there. And anyway, so I vaguely am figuring out what some of this stuff is, but it's been very difficult, very confusing on what to do, and I'm still not sure if it's going to work. I mean, there's some conflicting information about this Trail Tech is DC power, not AC. I've been told these bikes are AC power. If you hook AC power up to these, it'll ruin them and voids the warranty. So anyway, it's a little confusing there on what to do, but I'm working through that. And anyway, so that isn't near as much of an issue. The instructions are terrible, so that is definitely an issue. But the biggest issue is the mounting system. Okay, this is the aluminum piece they send and this top aluminum piece. Now, this aluminum piece was used for, I think, in older systems, like the regular Voyager. Well, this is the Voyager Pro. And so they basically send you 2 of these mounts, and you got to drill holes in this aluminum mount so you can mount this plate. And this plate is where you mount your docking station. And of course, you mount your Voyager Pro to that docking station. So, you know, they give you a keyhole. You don't need that. They give you a bunch of these holes here. You really only need the 2, you know, in my case. And maybe that little bracket that's down there, maybe that has all I need, but I don't know where to mount that. So it's a real bulky system that I don't really like. And it will not work with the headlight. So there's the headlight. That part right there has to go right up in here, and it will not. There's too much aluminum here. On the factory bracket, I'll show you here in a minute, doesn't even have this spot. Doesn't have, you know, it's a big cutout here. So this is bigger and bulkier. They also tell you that you got to pull out some bolt or tab out of the original bracket, and you mount it here, so it kind of holds your wires and stuff. And I don't have that. So this mount is horrible, and it just will not work. I cannot put my light on. The other thing is, if you guys are planning on doing a chainsaw mount, I think that's going to get in the way. Now, I haven't mounted one. I did get one, which I'm sending back because they want you to change out your fender to go to a KTM fender or old style Beta or something. Anyway, I'm not going to put that one on. But having it, I can see that this mount is probably going to get in the way of that, and because of all this down here, it's going to get in the way of your headlight. Now, here's the original bracket. Now, this bracket is doing several things. First of all, it's got this, you know, it's got all the space right here. Okay, and that's where your light goes in. This other one has got a lot more going on there, so you can't get your light on. The other thing this has is, here's a clip for your wires, and here's another spot to kind of hold your wires, keep them from getting tangled up and rubbing where they're not supposed to, and all that kind of stuff. So just a nice clean way of dealing with your wires. On this kit, you lose that. You don't have any of that. And I believe this is for your blinkers, if you ever wanted to install blinkers, because these do come factory with the switch and the wiring on it. Well, if you get rid of this bracket, you lose that. So if you get this Trail Tech and you want to put blinkers on it, well, you're not going to be able to without, maybe not be able to at all, or you're going to have to get another kit of some kind to mount it, because you've taken this off that has your blinker mounts. So, very aggravated and frustrated with this factory Beta package. Instructions are crap. Not even any instructions for the xtrainer itself. And this bracket, this whole bracket thing is just a joke. So, anyway, I hope this is helpful to some. The dealer has not installed any of these yet. The owner has got his new bike coming, which is the same thing, and he's going to get it. But it's kind of a trial and error, and unfortunately, I'm the dummy that has to experience all this. I guess for my fault for not being patient and letting somebody else tackle it. But if you want to do this, there's going to be some issues. The mounting is just not going to work. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get a handlebar mount for the Trail Tech, the Voyager Pro, and just mount on your handlebars. Maybe get a ram mount system, and some of the Trail Tech kits come with a ram mount. So anyway, what I've decided is Trail Tech makes a handlebar mount that goes right in the middle. It's an aluminum clamp, I believe, and it's, you know, it sits right there, and then you mount your station to it. That, I think, is the best way to handle that. Now in this case, for the Beta at least, this is going to be a problem because the way this clamp is, you know, you can't mount this there. But I bought some I don't know, Rock Speed, anyway, 2-inch handlebar risers. And so with those risers, I will have my handlebar up here, and so then that mount that I'm thinking of getting will work, because you know, I won't have this anymore. This will be down bolting the risers, but the handlebars will be bolted to the risers themselves. So, you know, I should be able to get that clamp for the Trail Tech docking station mounted on there. So anyway, I think that's the best system. Maybe you can make your own, but be aware if you get this Beta kit, it's going to have some flaws, and I think maybe there's another. You might be better off to go to Trail Tech and maybe buy some pieces, some separate pieces, and go from there rather than buy this kit, because, you know, I spent almost $600 on this Beta kit, and I have to buy a $40 mount to get it to mount up. And then I've got some extra pieces like those stupid brackets right there that I'm not going to use. But I think that'll be it. Once I get that mount, I think everything will work. I'm going to have some extra pieces, and but hopefully it will. Like I said, I've got some wiring issues. I got to try to figure out how everything hooks up. Nothing's real detailed, and so we'll see what happens. But I just felt I should do this video for anybody trying to do this, because you're going to run into the same issues, I'm sure, unless they totally screwed up my bike somehow. Yeah, so hopefully it's helpful. Hopefully you guys kind of understand what's going on, and maybe you can save yourself some time and some money. So good luck, guys.